let's see how this goes. Get this set up real quick. Got that set up. Honestly, I might have to be like this way a bit more just because of the sun. Yeah, okay. Adjust this. I'm gonna get share and my phone, the famous phone, a little bit closer. Okay. And then, hold on, should I get that ready? Okay, cool. I think we got it. Set up pretty well. Okay, there we go. Plug this bad boy in, and then one headphone. And now we're good to go, basically. Yeah, okay. Now we're good to go. But yeah, let's see. No, that. Okay. No, don't do that. My boy, yo, Insta! What's good, man? First person to comment. How's it going, dude? How you doing? I actually just got like out of work not too long ago, about an hour ago. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, an hour ago actually. And I just got back here about like 20 minutes ago, and yeah. Let's see here. What's good? I'm doing great. You? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, just got out of work like not too long ago, and just got back. Honestly, really tired because just working a lot. But you know, I had so many just comments about like getting the episode reaction out for like the episode. You know, watch the episode, and I'm like, okay. So as I get back, even if I'm exhausted, I don't care. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna watch the episode, and you know, gonna obviously put out my reaction for it and such. Hopefully, the audio's not like too crazy because I know it's a little windy. It's a little windy today, so you know, hopefully you can hear me all right. On the grind, yeah, always, dude, always. Where's everyone? I don't think people really know that like I'm doing the reaction quite yet. I'm sure people like figure it out, and then slowly people will start coming in and such. But yeah, I'll give it a little bit. The audio's good, don't worry. Okay, good, sweet. So yeah, I guess just I'll get into some things before I actually start the review. Give some people a little bit of time to get here. But yeah, I'm gonna go get DK. Yo, do it. Get him, man. Get my boy. But yeah, you know, just been on the grind like big time. Enjoyed like a few days off because you know the birthday and such. So I gave myself a few days off to just like chill, you know, film a little bit, but also chill and just enjoy the birthday. And then now just being on the big time grind again. You know, back to it. And you know, even the last few days I've been working like quite a bit, like since the 2nd, I've been working like quite a bit. So the last 3 days especially, waking up early. I'm still not an early person, but waking up early to do work and such, but at least like done when it's still sunny out and you know still light out, so that's a plus. And also just enjoying the warm days we got because fall's coming very quickly, and you know, because of that it's going to get really cold really soon. But yeah, man, anyways, big hype because new episode. It doesn't even feel like it's Friday. It just went really fast. You know, like this, I'd say the last week or two went really quick. Honestly, the whole summer went like that. Like it was crazy how fast the summer went. And now just having like about 2 weeks left, and then getting into fall. I texted him, yo, sweet. I can't wait to see him like show up in here. But yeah, guys, let's see. This week went by so quick. Yeah, for real. Like time's just been going like crazy fast. I mean, especially working and such. It's felt like the last week's felt like honestly about like it felt like a day. Honestly, let's see. This year's flown by super quick. I don't know why. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, I guess like you know, distancing and such, and just so much happening. It's just made time speed up that much faster. But yeah, dude. Anyways, I guess we'll get into it. We got 4 people in here, so yeah, be sure to slice the crap out of the like button, guys. We're gonna get into the episode review. So, you know, the reaction, of course. That being episode number 24 of Superking. And like I said, this is nuts because there's so much happening right now with the show, but like we're not even halfway through. 26th episode is like halfway through. It's absolutely crazy, and we're only 24 in. Let me see. I think he said What'd you ask, Insta? What's your favorite combo for your custom base? For my custom base, dude, that's so hard. You mean you mean the custom combo base? You know, obviously I love like my 3D printed base. I love all of them equally, and they're all amazing. But for the custom base, that's a very good question. I'd have to say that's so hard because I have my favorites from every team. If I had to pick the absolute favorite, um, I'd have to go with the Perfect Phoenix combo that I made. It's Perfect Phoenix 10 Eternal, and it is the leader of Team Rainbow Rampage. It's probably my favorite out of the custom combos I have. And there's so many, man. It's crazy. I'd say that's probably my favorite. Very thinly, that's my favorite, just because of the way I designed it and such. It looks absolutely awesome, man. Rainbow Rampage, yeah, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait to show off like all the teams big time. It's gonna be epic, and it's gonna be even more intense than I definitely could even expect myself. But yeah, dude. Hello. What's up, Stark? How's it going? All right, so we're gonna get into it, man. Got the belt here because obviously Vault being in this battle, it's like it's so crazy with how the ranks are and such, because you can like make a total like case that like, oh, Drum might be like kind of one of the champions because like how GT ended, but also Iga being an absolute beast, and then he could still be considered like the WBBA champion, but also Vault being like the top rank in the manga and I guess the show. You know, I'd say like the top ones are probably the three protagonists. Well, the three first protagonists, then obviously Hikaru and Hyuga going up the ranks, but it's tough. It's honestly really, really tough to tell right now. Let me see. Out of all the drivers, how do you rank them? Alloy, Bond, or Rampage? How would I rank them all? That's tough. Honestly, I would have to say, probably Bond first, then Rampage, then Alloy. They're all very, very strong. But yeah, that's probably how I'd rank them, you know. But yeah, they're all very, very strong. It's given all the bases strong. When they're fully unleashed, it's going to be wild. But anyways, now that we're a bit in here, we got 6 people in here. Yo, thank you all so much for coming out, man. And let's just get into it, dude. Big time hype, newest episode. Let's go. And I'll just watch it like the standard way. I can't watch it, honestly. Like, I'm sure people are like, why aren't you using like why aren't you using your tablet? It's because the tablets are actually offline right now, sadly. So fams let me use their phone. So, you know, obviously film this with my phone and then watching it with fam's phone. But granted, the signal's really, really good in the front yard, so glad about that. Anyways, let's get into it, man. Rip, yeah, big rip. You know, still just working with what I got. Man, come on, man. There we go. All right, let's see. Trying to get started up. You can do it. You can do it. It's also perfect bars out here. I believe you can definitely do it. Is that? Oh. I think my grandma. Okay, guys, if you hear me talking for a little bit too, this is the story of my life. There's always something going on, but my grandma is actually visiting for the day, so they actually just got here. So yeah, if you hear me talking for a little bit, you know, it's my grandma just showing up. So definitely gotta try and like, this might not be the absolute longest review just because my grandma's here and I want to talk to her and such. It's been, honestly, how long has it been since I've seen my grandma? Since I graduated college. Like, yeah, since I actually graduated from my college. So it's been, yeah, it's been about, it's crazy to say, but it's been about 3 years since I've seen my grandma in person. So, yeah, you know, but we're going to get into the review. I'll get the review out for you guys, and then I'm going to go and visit with my gram. So, yeah, it's never a dull moment in my life, man. I'm telling you, you know, just started the review, and my grandma just pulled in. Gotta love it. All right, let's see. Daily motion, it's stalling a little bit, so let's see. I'll try it. She's honking the horn. Nah, it's just getting the crap out of me. Not even gonna lie. Alright, here we go. Got the intro. It's buffering. Come on, don't buffer. Wait, is it? Is it streaming it like? Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, streaming it like 720. That's why it's buffering so much. It doesn't need to be 720. I'm totally good with it having like 360. I don't need it to be like 720 quality because it'll just make it where it's buffering a lot. All right, here we go. And Lane, the artwork, dude, just crazy how much they built this man up. Absolutely crazy. Then the artwork of Helios and Hyperion hitting Lucifer. Oh, dude. It's crazy. Ranjiro, Cisco, Free, Louis, Drum, Iga, Shu, and Vault. Big hype, dude. Oh, and my dad just went out going and talking with them. Let's see. In my opinion, Iga is undoubtedly strongest. He beat Lane, and Lane beat Hikaru, Drum, Louis, and Cisco at the same time, and Iga almost beat Free, Rantaro, and Hugo all at once. True. Let's see here. He just barely lost in stamina. That is very, very true. If I had to like rank them honestly, I'd say the 3 protagonists are at the top, just because they're all very strong. Hey, Grandma. Yeah, I definitely rank them probably 3 protagonists at the top, just because like the battle that they had at the end of GT. I know we didn't see the end of it, but definitely like all around, I'd say the same power-wise. All right, here we go. Let's see, it's like buffering big time. Come on. Oh, dang it, I pushed a button on accident. Okay, here we go. I think he said God Battle. So yeah, we're in the GT, well no, the God Bladers Cup arena. Rika, Chuck, and Gunn are all on, he's on his tablet. Hikaru's on his tablet and talking with them. So they're all at his parents, like, you know, Hyuga and Hikaru's their parents. Chuck's just taunting. I wish I knew exactly what they were saying, but it's obviously raw, so they don't have it like subbed or anything quite yet. Probably just saying like, oh, I want to battle Iga so bad. Yeah, and then there's a flashback of Iga just yelling and pulling the launcher. Probably saying like, we're cheering for you and Hyuga, but both of you in spirit obviously can't be there. It's not the cards. And then Hyuga's just jumping up and down on the bed. They're all just looking like, like, how's Hyuga doing? Well, he's jumping up and down on the bed. That's how he's doing. Yo! Okay, the practice rooms that they had during, like, the God Bladers Cup, like how they all had their separate rooms, they still got those rooms there, dude. They're paying so much homage. I feel like things are going to get crazy at the end of this. For sure, man. They're paying too much homage with a lot of things right now. And then it's Free and Vault. They're about to battle. Free's talking about Lane. He's talking about New York too. How he's talking about his flare. There was something off about his flare. Even Free saw that. He's like, his bay is destructive. Valt's like, and dude. Okay, there's way too much. Hang on. Way too many references to God. Dude, there's too many references to God. Because remember during the God Bladers Cup, when Shu, when he was Red Eye, was standing on top looking down at the arena? Lane's in the same exact spot right now. There's too much homage, dude. They're paying too much homage. They're paying way too much homage with this, man. Like I said, they're going to tie everything together. It's only a given. It's only a given. The way that they're setting up things right now, and it's not even halfway through, I want to see. I can't physically show it because copyright. I can't have the audio play. I can't show the video or anything. But he's standing at the very top of the cliff, looking down at the arena. He said, Akaba Aiga. He's like, you're an excellent blader. Because he pushed out Lucifer. He's like, hey. He looked back. Louis? He said something about the tag battles. Harry went out. He's hissing at Louis. He said Achilles broke through Lucifer's barrier and managed to push it out. He's like, that barrier's not so tough. Probably saying, I'm gonna be the one to beat you and break through that barrier. And he's laughing. Lane's just looking back. Drum's running and yelling. I think he said, Louis! Yeah, he's running everywhere looking for Louis. You hear Drum yelling, ah! He ran into Hugo. He's like, where's Louis? He's like, not here. Really? Dang it, I missed him. I'm gonna find him. Then he's running down the hall. He's like, geez, does he ever run out of energy? And they look over and they hear like clashing. I'm guessing it's Cisco and Rantaro battling. They smile. Okay, they're both looking over. Yep, sure enough. Satan and Ragnarok just got sent flying. He's like, not too bad. Looks like you've gotten stronger. He's like, that's all you got? No, I wasn't trying my hardest. Probably something like that. Then Hugo's just yelling on the outside. Cisco's looking down at Satan, saying something about the festival. They mentioned BC Soul, and then Free. Yo, we're getting flashbacks. BC Soul and Free. So we stayed in BC Soul and he kept battling Free. We're getting backstory with Cisco, man. Even in the past, man. How we always saw Free as a rival. We're getting flashbacks to like the Godbladers Cup. That's crazy, dude. They're paying so much. So much homage. Then he's like, the battle with Vault when I lost. That's probably what pushed him that much further. He's like, I gotta get stronger. I vowed to keep up. And that's how he managed to get enough power and he got Cursed Satan. Love it, dude. They just gave the backstory for Cisco. We kind of got Rantaros and Rangiros. That was just kind of a given. Then we got Cisco's with this. So we stayed at BC Soul and just tried to get stronger. And then ended up doing so, of course, because the last time we saw him before this was when he faced Vault for the champion battle. But it was like Christ Satan versus winning Valkyrie. But now we're getting the battle, dude. Free and Vault. And then it's going to be them against Cisco and Rantaro. Honestly, how are Vault and Free going to lose? I think it's a given who's going to win this one. It's going to be intense for sure. But I can't see Vault and Free losing this. No way. And they said BC Soul, a battle between BC Soul Bladers. They're all BC Soul Bladers. Iga, Hikaru, Hugo, all out in the stands. Louis watching, Lane's watching. Drum ran. He just shows up next to Louis. He's like, there you are. And his face is all red. The first battle, dude. Here we go. Talking smack to one another. Like, we're going to win this one. Not planning on losing. Cisco, Iga, Free, Drum. Mentioning all of them. Like, they're all powerful bladers. They're all legends. To keep up. You gotta keep training and get stronger. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot! Alright, dude, here we go. Ragnarok, Fafnir, Valkyrie, Satan, all in there, dude. Uh-oh. Fafnir and Ragnarok hitting one another in the center. Valkyrie on the way outside. Rush shoot. He's using the roller defense, hits Satan, but waves it off, dude. Uh-oh. Satan taking the center. Ooh, Valkyrie and Fafnir both going in towards the center. E-cat! I don't know the name of the special move, but it's got 3 barriers on it, dude. Using the rollers, using the hurricane, using the universe. All the free spinning aspects of them for defense. And he's taking all the attacks from Fafnir and Valkyrie. He's like, Satan won't budge with those attacks. Valkyrie goes in the small hub, circling around big time. Valkyrie! Oh shoot, here we go. Come on, Wonder Boy. Let's see your power ball. Brave a sword. Uh-oh. Ah, Ragnarok! Yo, Rantaro steps in front of Cisco. Glide a tornado! Ooh, and hit Valkyrie. He's like, what? Uh-oh, what happened? He's like, you're not the only one trying to get stronger. Whoa! Valkyrie and Ragnarok both bursted, dude. Satan! Oh, dude, there's no way. There's no way he's about... Free's not having it. There's no way, dude. It's down to Cisco and Free. Grazed him. Yo! This shows that people are sleeping on Rantaro. That boy is strong. Universalist! Yo! Mirage Claw! Big hits, dude. Fight to the finish. Who's got it? Yo, Fafnir landed. They both landed. Is it coming down to the stamina? Ooh, Fafnir won it by a little bit. Mirage Fafnir. Mirage Fafnir. Yeah, Fafnir and Valkyrie win it. Barely, dude. That's crazy. Dude, that was so close. Cisco's irritated. He's like, yo, that was intense, especially Valkyrie getting bursted too. That's wild, man. All right, the next episode, Cisco and Rantaro, are they teaming up again? No, I don't think so. Ooh. Ooh, it's Rantaro and Hikaru versus Louie and Drum. Yo. That's going to be a good one. All right, what are you showing us, TT? Yo, they're showing off World Spriggan. Okay. Yo, they're actually showing it off in detail. Oh, dude, those wings. Okay, so the outer parts are wings. The outer part are wings. So it's got like burst stoppers kind of built into it. Which, I mean, makes fully sense because it's Spriggan and they're not going to have it where it bursts. Dude, that's sick. Yo, that's wild. Okay. So when those are pushed in, they're like burst stoppers, so it's not going to burst. Yo, that's sick. It's going to be a beast, man. It's going to be a beast. Okay, okay. All right, enough said. So, dude, so much hype. Okay. First of all, them showing off World Spriggan. freaking awesome. But yeah, let's see here. Just to think, Free hasn't even used like nothing break yet. Just shows how much stronger he is than what he's showing us. Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Let's see. Norman's an evil dude and Kimbo's a happy dude. Yeah, Norman's evil, but yeah, and I'm just chilling. But dude, that's crazy. I mean, we saw like Valkyrie and Ragnarok simultaneous burst with that, and it was like it was Fafnir and Satan that made it longer, but then Fafnir winning it with the stamina shows just how strong all of them are, man. They're all very, very powerful. Even Rantaro, you can't leave out of like this. You can't leave him out of like this category. It shows like Rantaro's kind of being slept on, man. I mean, he caused Valkyrie to burst, like in a simultaneous burst finish. Might have burst himself, but still, bursting Valkyrie like that. Cause smart strategy, dude. It shows we can't even like fully say and predict who's the absolute strongest right now. We can't. I'm still saying Lane's got the man to beat role because just how that man came in and oofed 4 other bladers at once. Absolutely crazy, dude. Can't believe that Rantaro even managed to burst the vault. Yeah, it shows he's being slept on, man. Rantaro's Ragnarok slept on. And it shows he's very, very powerful. They're giving him the credibility that he definitely deserves, especially being in like all the different seasons. Well, if not him, then Ranjiro, except for obviously GT, neither one of them being in that, but still. Dude, it's gonna be crazy to see how things go at the end of this. It's like they're slowly showing us like all the levels of all the bladers. And it's like, if we had to pick like a top 5 right now, it's even very difficult to do that. If I were to pick a top 5, I mean, Lane would probably be in that top 5 just because he's got the man to beat role for sure, and he oofed 4 of the bladers at once. Even if they did have their guards down, still, that's crazy. Free would definitely be up there. You can't really count Vault out, but also got bursted. I mean, Aiga's definitely up there because he managed to actually KO Lucifer, and it's making it where like Lane's focusing on Aiga right now. It would be the 4th. It's so hard to tell, man, honestly. Between Vault and Louis, don't know, man. They're both very, very powerful. And also Drum, too. Drum's got some serious power, too, and it shows. But the ones that seem to kind of have an edge right now are Lane, Aiga, and Free, I'd say. And it's like they barely, very, very barely have the edge. But yeah, dude. Let's see here. Vault has not used his different alignment, and he hasn't awakened his evolution dash, which is a huge boost in power. That is very, very true. That is very, very true. He's not using like full-fledged crazy power yet because he hasn't awakened his evolution, like you said. That is the truth. But yeah, Vault, Aiga, Free, Lane, Louis. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good list. Yo, my boy DK. What's up, DK? How's it going, man? I'm so glad you made it. I'm so glad you made it, bro. But yeah, how was my birthday? It was pretty good. Definitely enjoyed it. Just chilled out and just rested up. But this it's crazy. This season's gonna get really, really wild, especially after like this part of this cup. Like once we start getting like the 1v1s and such, that's where things are gonna really, really hit the fan. Like when we're getting 1v1s, I'm just like, whoever faces Lane in a 1v1, if they lose, it's not gonna look good for them. And he's targeting Aiga in the biggest way right now, which honestly has me very, very nervous, you know, that he's targeting him that much. Because, you know, Lane, last time he had a 1v1 against someone, it was Ranjiro, and then just got crushed. But yeah, dude, when is Delta-Fi and Gwen gonna return? They gotta return, man. It's like they're literally holding off on like having them come in. But yeah, dude, like I just can't see them skipping over for sure. You want to make your evil the most credible they can be, and that definitely Lane's being set up to be that evil. But you got to beat the absolute strongest. Like Phi, Gwen, and Delta got to be a part of this, and like you got to have this evil like take them out. But yeah, Delta will not return. That's not a confirmed thing. That's not a confirmed thing. Anything can happen with this. We're only 24 episodes in out of 52. We're not even halfway through this season, and we're already in this crazy like Legend Festival in the location of the God Bladers Cup, and we're not even halfway through this season. He'll only be in the manga. It's not a full confirmed thing, man. It's not a full confirmed thing. Time's gonna tell with it. Like I said, TT can throw a swerve where they could be like, oh, in the manga, because in the manga he does have Death and Abyss Diabolos. Delta is in the manga, and he has both of those bays. They could throw a swerve where it's like, oh, he battles Lane or whoever, and both of his Diaboloses break again. They set up by having a new Diabolos. They make that Diabolos, they can have him come in the show. Because it just might feel this way to me, but Death and Abyss definitely feel like placeholders. They don't feel like the full-fledged like Diabolos, you know? Like having parts like 5 Infusion Dash or 4 Turn and Merge Dash, like, Like there's no way. I can't believe it. Like I would not believe it if they have like they don't put Delta in this, because Delta literally never lost in a 1v1 with Master. The keyword is with Master, and the keyword is 1v1. And yes, in the 2v2 battle, he lost with the stamina. But yeah, man, hear about the new Diabolos? Okay, I know you're trolling, but yeah, like for real, it just wouldn't make sense to plot if they do skip him, you know? It would make no sense. But things are gonna get really, really wild at the end of the season, and there's just totally no way, absolutely no way they could skip over some of the strongest bladers we've seen throughout the history of Burst. It would just make no sense to like the story and the plot, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's see. Lane will probably be a puppet for someone more evil. My guess is it's gonna be like Ashton or Theodore, like you know Ashton, aka Theodore, or one of these evils returning. It would make full sense because just they're tying too much together. We're in the God Bladers Cup arena. We haven't seen this since season 2, and they brought us back to this arena. That doesn't make any sense for them to come back to this arena after what, 3 seasons of not showing it off, and they're taking us down memory lane. Evel, yeah, exactly. Evel too. Like I said, the craziest thing that they could do. It's not a confirmed thing they're gonna do this, but the absolutely crazy thing that they could do is that they bring back all these evils throughout Beyblade Burst history. That is the absolute best way that they can wrap this up, because just like they're bringing back the very strongest for the good characters, they bring back the strongest for the evil characters. An evil mastermind like Ashtem or Theodore, like Eval, like Arthur, and especially if they bring them all back and they're all like combined and united on a front in the same group, going after all these legends after this festival ends or something. Plot-wise, that would be the craziest and most devastating and awesome epic setup they could do, because we got the good bladers here. The only one that seems distant out of all of these bladers in this group is definitely Lane. He's the only one that seems distant. Besides that, all the other characters can talk and get along and just chill. You know, Free, Louie, Drum, Iga, Vault, Cisco, Rantaro, even Ranjiro, even though he's injured. You know, Drum, like all of them. They can all coexist with one another. And it's a given, just the way that they've been interacting and such throughout this whole season, and especially during this arc right now. They all interact very, very well. The only wild card is Lane. So there's gonna be some big time stuff behind Lane. Think about it. How much have we found out about, like, they haven't said anything. How did Lane get first Uranus? How did he get that full out power? You think a Bay like first Uranus is just gonna come out of nowhere and he's gonna be Free De La Hoya of all people with a Bay that was powerful even then, but now he upgrades it to Lucifer? You know, how are you just gonna randomly have a character like that come in? And especially the aura that we saw for him after Iga beat him. His flare's still growing. And Free himself, even with this, talked about Lane when he was battling with Vault and practicing. But yeah, new Lucifer versus new Helios and new Hyperion for the final. I could definitely see that, for sure. I definitely see Helios and Hyperion both getting broken, and us getting a new Helios and Hyperion. Maybe they introduce them both at one time. It'll make sense for a new set. But there's no way, man. There's absolutely no way that they can just leave out like a lot of these big time characters, you know? And just like how the story for Burst is gone. You really can't leave out like a lot of these details, especially bladers who have barely lost, like Phi, like Gwen, like Delta. But yeah. Kimbo, which blader / Bay do you think is gonna get broken next by Lane? Whoever faces them in a 1v1, and honestly, the Bladers, where it's like if they lose, they're definitely going to get whooped. I can imagine it for Rantaro, as much as I don't want to see it. You know, Rantaro, Cisco, same thing. Um, the other Bladers, like, you know, as the ranks go up, they're going to put up more of a fight, and Lane's going to struggle more. It's like Lane's just toying around and not even using his full out fledged power. Some of these Bladers that are high ranked, like say Iga or Drum or Vault, you know, or Free, are gonna really force him to use his full out power, or he's gonna lose. It's like he's underestimating them, but then if he starts going absolutely crazy, because we gotta think about it this way, Lane's not even in the full out like crazy going rampage mode. He's just like he totally broke Ragnarok for fun. Definitely seemed that way. And he wasn't even using his full power. He was just like, I'm just going to toy with you this whole time, and then I'm just going to shatter your bay. Like, he wasn't even going full out with it. You know? All I know is, like, it's going to be wild at the end of this, man. Like I said, I'm excited, but I'm nervous because I'm excited for all the Bladers and bays that we're going to have come back. But I'm nervous because of how this story is going to go. Somebody said, like, Metal Fury, and that's exactly how I think it's going to be. Where there's going to be a Blader at the very end who's going to probably have like the heaviest, world's strongest bay, the ultimate bay, you know, and having that set up. And then anybody who loses to that bay is getting destroyed. They got to beat out what they did for Fine as Lord of Destruction phase. They got to beat out what they did with Shu when he was Red Eye, going on a rampage during the God Bladers Cup with Spriggan Requiem. They got to beat out what they did with Arthur. They got to beat out what they did with Gwen. They got to beat out all of that, like crazy story, devastating wise, and they're gonna do so with the season, and it makes me, like I said, excited but nervous. And also the fact that we're 24 episodes in, not even halfway through with 26, and we got 52 episodes, and we're not even halfway through, and all this is going on right now. And then you know that the story is just gonna thicken that much more when we get to, like, say episode 30 onwards. It's gonna be wild, dude. It's gonna be, I'm just thinking about it, I'm honestly getting pretty shook. But yeah, let's see. A new Hyperion, a new Helios would be the last base TT would be making for Sparking. I don't think so. I honestly don't, because we got Chozy Achilles before we got Dead Phoenix. Yeah, we got Chozy Valkyrie, and then I think after that, didn't we get Spriggan? Yeah, then we got Spriggan. We got that set. And then after that, we got Achilles. And then after Achilles, I think that's when we got Dead Phoenix. So I don't think they'll be the last. They'll be like towards the end for sure. But I can't see them being the last. And also, I'm like, there's mainly 3 characters. I'm like, if their bays get broken again, like, they might make upgrades for them. You know, that being like Vault. Like, if Valkyrie, if like Valkyrie, Achilles, or Dragon, if any of the 3 get broken, I totally see them making another one, because just like their themes are evolution and their protagonist days, you know? Like, imagine they just name it like Superking Valkyrie, then Superking Achilles, Superking Dragon. They do the same thing like they did with Chozy. That would be kind of cool if they did do that, and they just make like stronger versions of them. Well, like I said, time's gonna tell with it. But regardless, if those 3 like really go down to their bays, get broken, I can't see them like going down like without a fight, because those 3 are definitely 3 of the top strongest. They're the 3 protagonists, you know, and they've more than proved their power. But yeah, let's see. Air Knight was before Dead Hades. Yeah, okay, yeah, Air Knight was too. So yeah, it's not far-fetched to say that we can get like a new Helios or Hyperion, because I see them getting broken. I honestly do. Every protagonist besides those 2 has had their bays broken, and I feel like those 2 are gonna follow the lead, and their bays are gonna get broken, but then they'll get evos for them. Honestly, Hyperion's very strong in real life, and even in the show, it's really strong. They find a way to upgrade that, like, dang. I mean, Helios out of the 2 is probably the one that definitely needs more of an upgrade, but it's still strong, you know. But yeah, time's gonna tell. So yeah, you guys got any more questions or anything, feel free to put them in the comments. I'll read them off. And then I gotta go and see my Gram, because, you know, she's here visiting. Then I gotta go get my mask, because, you know, when she's visiting, wants us to wear masks, but it's all good. But yeah, let's see here. Maybe Zax, Xander, Daigo, Wakia. They're definitely on the list too of characters I want to see come back. Also Hearts, because we get Fi. I definitely want to see Hearts come back because it's just Hades' gimmick, and Hades was a really awesome day. And also Hearts has a really good record. I mean, he only lost to like Vault. He lost to Vault and he lost to Iga and Vault, Iga, and Fi. He's only lost to 3 Bladers, and they're all very, very credible Bladers. So yeah. Let's see. When Cisco versus Free, I thought Cisco was gonna beat Free. I knew it was gonna be close, but I'm like, I can't see him beating Free. They're not gonna have Free lose like that. They're not gonna have him lose like that. And even so, it was like a really, really close battle. And I'm like, till he faces off against Lane, which is definitely a battle they're setting up for. They're not gonna have him lose like that. But yeah, it's honestly like I said, the 1v1s with a lot of these characters, Lane versus whoever, those are the battles immediately I'm going to be like, oh God, like nervous. Because they lose, Lane's not taking any prisoners. He's going to just start just absolutely just demolishing Bladers, man. It's only a matter of time. I think at the end of this, said there's going to be like a top 4, probably based on like their performance. And honestly, in that top 4, I see Free and Lane, definitely those two, just because like they're setting up for that battle too much. Louis, I can imagine being there. Like it's honestly up in the air, but definitely Free and Lane being in that group because the TT's hyped up that battle way too much. Like this whole season, they've hyped up that battle, and we're finally at the point where it's probably gonna happen. Why was Louis talking to Lane, by the way? Probably saying like, oh, like I see, that you're really, really powerful and you're aiming after Iga, and Iga managed to KO your Lucifer. But just remember this, I'm gonna be the one to break through your barrier. You're mad because like Iga broke through your barrier and managed to actually KO Lucifer, and you lost that battle, which is why Lane's so obsessed with Iga now. He's coming after Iga, but then Louis just saying, like, don't you sleep on me. I'm going to break through that barrier as well. I've seen how it works. I faced you before. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. Probably something like that because it's Louis, Until the invisible door opens, keep holding on to your determination. Let's see. If you don't desire it, it's going to fall in someone else's hands. Oh, I got my determination. I'm determined. I'm determined more than people could ever realize, man. But yeah, do you know the Superking chip and cores matter for combos in any way? They do. Like the chip and the core. Well, I mean the cores are the main things that have like the teeth on them. Like are you talking about like the chassis, like for the core, or just okay, I see the actual like small chip and core part. They do a little bit because I guess they switch up like kinda. I don't know, like kind of resistance. I think each of the chips kind of switch up the resistance of the bay. So, and also, I mean, like in the case of like Lucifer's chip or Diabolos' chip or Spriggan's chip, they add more weight. So that itself can make a big time difference because that added weight can give a bay more stamina and such. But yeah. Yeah, if you guys got any last questions, feel free to ask. My fam and my dad showing them all around. Yeah, let's see here. Suo Jan Laban. Love to see them come back too. I mean, if Jacques comes back, definitely would see Jan. I'll be shocked if Louis can burst Lane's bay, but Lane would come back and break Louis' bay. I definitely imagine that. I could definitely see that happening, honestly. Louis pushing Lane, but then Lane actually starting to get mad and then fully breaking his bay. I definitely see that. I see that happening with like quite a few characters. TT, what they're doing for Sparking or Superking is that they're bringing back old Bladers from the past. Yeah, exactly what they're doing. And they're just saving some special ones for the end for sure. Because they'll be like, oh crap, they're back. Like, oh, Phi's back, Delta's back, Gwyn's back. Especially if they throw a curve like, yeah, Delta has like a new Diabolos, but like, it's like I said before, like literally the gimmick of World Spriggan is the same gimmick that Master Diabolos had. It's cool, but it's like the same gimmick. And TT's trying to implement some new stuff, even with this season. So yeah, I just feel like they can't skip over them. They can't skip over them. Phi, Gwyn, and Delta are all 3 Bladers that are more than credible to come back. Let's see here. Can Kuza return from Beyblade Burst Evolution? Maybe. TT can throw whatever swords they want to. After Achilles and Spriggan, we're in a dark period. It's like I said, because we don't know exactly who they're gonna bring back, what Bay they're gonna make like evolve or such, or be a part of this and come into the fray of things. They can do whatever they want to for the last part of this, and that means like what would it be, like episode 30s, like in mid 30s or something on. TT can do whatever they want to. They can do whatever they want to. But yeah. I'm kind of shocked TT didn't make new Burst characters. I am too, honestly, besides like Hikaru, Hyuga, and Lane. Unless like they have an evil, like this so-called evil group like come in and then they add new characters with that, maybe. I mean, it'll make sense if they do. Because yeah, we've got all the good characters basically, but we need some more evil characters. What do I think of the new Lord Spriggan, or World Spriggan, I mean? World Spriggan, I'm really hyped for it. They're basically setting it up so it's not going to really burst because of those stoppers and such, and it's a beast. It definitely looks like it's an absolute like hard-hitting Bay, you know. I mean, having Unite on it has some pretty good stamina, but then it hits the ridge and it goes around and attacks. It's going to be a beast, man. But yeah, can you make a CBT or join my CBT? I'll make a CBT, but I definitely don't have enough time to. I mean, as filming this, literally worked earlier and I'm working a lot, so I'm working with the time that I got in order to, like, you know, even put out the episode review. I just told myself, like, even being exhausted today, I'm like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do the review because I know everybody's waiting for it, and I've seen your guys' comments throughout the videos even today, and I know everybody's waiting for it. So as soon as I got back here, literally like set all my stuff down, settled for about like 5-10 minutes, and then just grabbed the cam, started filming this. But yeah, soon I'll probably make a CBT. I could try to join like some other people's CBTs and such. I just like don't want to take up a spot because it's like, oh man, Kimball's here or anything, and I just want to give that spot to like other people, you know. But yeah, okay, I'll make a combo for you. Okay, feel free to. I mean, yeah, I like Fafnir a lot, or you know, like Fafnir, Longinus. I mean, Spriggan, Valkyrie, anyone, like whatever you choose, feel free, go for it. But yeah, let's see here. Is Tempest Dragon, Charge Metal, and Zone competitive? Tempest Dragon definitely is, because it's got like big time weight with that. I think layer wise, it's the heaviest. I think it's the heaviest right now. Charge Metal, definitely, because like it doesn't have the craziest like spring with it, so you got to be like careful with it. I mean, Charge Dash would probably be more useful, but Charge Metal has more stamina than Charge Dash does because of the metal on it. So it's a big time hard hitting attacker. But yeah, and Zone I think is okay. Like, you know, maybe if you've used it for like a stationary attacking combo or something. But yeah. What happened to burst kits? I'm waiting for the other episode. The burst kits are coming. I'm also just doing like the transition right now in the transition period, and also I work a lot. Like, yeah, it takes up a lot of time and honestly gets tiring. I'm honestly exhausted now. Probably after this, I'm gonna go visit with my family, and then after I visit with my family, I'm probably gonna fall asleep because work takes a lot out of you while also working, and YouTubing definitely takes a lot out of you. So, you know, just one person and just trying to get all the content stuff out and doing the things I want to do, but also like not having like the craziest amount of time just because I've been grinding a lot. But yeah, let's see here. What are your thoughts if CBS made a Beyblade championship in Japan and its program and you could win like $1 million? Dude, that would be crazy. That would be a crazy thing. I mean, it wouldn't happen anytime soon, I don't think, but that would be nuts, man. That would be huge for Beyblade, honestly. It would give big time publicity, if anything. Imagine they made a new Zeta driver with rubber on the attack tip and metal on the stamina tip. Yeah, like Zeta Plus. Like how they did Extend Plus. If they did like a Zeta Plus where it's like the attack tip has like, yeah, rubber, and then the stamina tip has like metal, and then like the fusion tip, I don't know, or like the defense tip, you know, maybe that has like rubber or something on it, or even they leave that the same or something, or figure out how to make it more defensive, and then like metal on the other one. That would be crazy, dude. That would be sick. I would definitely wouldn't be like opposed to that. That would be pretty cool to see. Hello? Hi, Tanjiro? Is that how you say your name? If I don't say it right, I apologize. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I am going to end off this episode review and go and just spend time with the fam and such. But yeah, more videos are going to be coming. hopefully later tonight I'll be like doing some more team tryout battles, you know, for the time period, just because, like, you know, caught up with a lot of stuff. There will be second words, like I said, my brain's like Swiss cheese, so I'm honestly really tired. But there's gonna be like a good amount of team battles. There's a few I still have to do, some team tryout battles, and then also like some stuff like bakugan wise. There's gonna be some bakugan content coming and stuff. But yeah, why is Shu not in the Legend Cup? He's watching the Legend Cup right now. And I have the big time feeling that Lane's going to be doing some devastating stuff towards the end of this that's going to force Shu's hand. And that's how we're going to get Shu to show up in the fray of everything. Because Shu's the one that trained him and coached him. Even when he had that crazy power, he tried to change him. He tried to change Lane, but then he even said himself, maybe that was too arrogant of me. And he ended up creating a monster because he made this genius blader that's already on a crazy destructive level that much stronger. It's Shu Kurenai that trained Lane. Even when he had all this crazy power, he trained him to be even that much more strong and to get his balance and such. And then he ended up creating Lucifer after learning everything from Shu. And Lane himself said, my flare's still growing. When it reaches its peak, Shu, I'm throwing it all at you. So they're setting up for Free versus Lane and Shu versus Lane. Two battles that we got to see with this, and we're probably not going to see them until a bit later on. We're probably going to see Free versus Lane before we see Shu versus Lane. But it's going to be crazy. Anyways, guys, going to end this off. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell about my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, until next time, it is your boy, Kimbo, signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. And until then, stay awesome and cool shoot. I'm up out of here.